What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing my top 5 Android tablets for $100, so let's go ahead and get started. So coming at number 5 is the Dell Venue 8. So some of the highlights with the Dell Venue 8 is definitely its pure Android experience. Dell didn't put any type of skin on it, which I really prefer. It does have a high resolution screen and offers some pretty good specifications along with a really great design that's really nice, that has a really nice grip to it from reviews I've heard. So it does have an Intel Atom processor, 2.0 gigahertz. It does have an 8-inch display, 16 gigabytes of flash memory, and 2 gigabytes of RAM. So this thing should be able to handle anything you throw at it in the Google Play Store. So it should be able to speed past games and do pretty much any basic stuff that you'll be able to do in some pretty hardcore gaming too. So let's go ahead and get to my number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the Dragon Touch E70. So some of the highlights with this guy is it has some pretty standard specifications, but it does include dual SIM slots. It has 3D capabilities, so you can be able to make phone calls with this guy, and a built-in FM radio. So some of these specifications are a little disappointing because it does have a 1024 by 600 display. It is an IPS panel though, so it's not going to be a really crappy display. So the specifications with this guy does have a quad-core processor, comes with the latest, well, not the latest anymore, but Android 4.4.2 KitKat, which works pretty nice on cheap tablets. 1 gigabyte of RAM and 16 gigabytes of internal storage. It also has 5 megapixel camera with autofocus and flash. It is also unlocked, so you can use this guy as a phone if you want to. So coming at number 3 is the Hisense 07 Pro. Hopefully I said that right. So the highlights with this guy is it comes packed with an HDMI output and micro SD card slot, which is absent in some of these tablets in its range. The specifications are decent. The screen isn't all that, but it is a pretty good screen. It's an HD display, but like I said, the specifications, it's got a quad-core NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor, so this thing should be able to speed through games. It's got a 7-inch 1280 by 800 IPS display, and it has Android 4.2. Hopefully it's gotten the update to 4.4. So it does come with 8 gigabytes of internal storage, but you get that micro SD card slot, which is a big plus, so you'll be able to bump it up a lot. Put a 64 gigabyte micro SD card in there, and I think that's a pretty good bargain. Coming out number 2 is the HP 7 Plus. So this is a tablet that has some pretty decent specifications, but it's not all that great. But I do love the design of this guy. I think it's a really nice, pretty design that HP did. So it has a 1024 by 600 display, so it doesn't have a really high resolution display, but it is IPS, and the pixel density is pretty great, so the color quality is getting better with these tablets because it is a pretty good screen from what I've seen. So it does have a quad-core processor in the Tegra 3 chip on it. So it also does have Android 4.2.2 and should be getting the upgrade to KitKat if it already hasn't. So going back over these specifications, it's got a 7-inch display, it's got the Allwinner A311, a 1 gigahertz processor, 8 gigabytes of flash, and 1 gigabyte of RAM. So it has some pretty good battery life too, lasting from 5.5 hours. So coming in at number 1 is the Amazon Kindle Fire HD6. So this is a really good tablet for the $100 price range. I think you get a really solid hardware. I think Amazon throws in some really nice stuff with their services, all their Amazon services, and the market and the books and the movies and all that stuff. I think it's a really good media consumption tablet. The only downside is it does have the Amazon OS on it, but it can be rooted and it can be taken off. So it does have a 1.5 gigahertz processor, and it's pretty speedy. The screen is crystal clear. It's a really nice, beautiful HD display. It has 8 gigabytes of storage built in. It's pretty low with no SD card slot, which is a little suckish, but overall I think the Kindle Fire HD6 is a really good tablet. I really like how sturdy the hardware is. It's something that's gonna last for a really long time. If you give it to a kid or anything, this tablet will definitely last. So based off the hardware and off the really great specifications, I really like this tablet. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.